Please give us a brief introduction.
Myself, Debasis Pradhan. I am from
Myself, Pradhan-Aarohan. My name is or I am. Okay, Jota myself starting years wrong English. How to
My name is Debasis Pradhan. I am from Baleswar. I have completed my 10th and 12th in Baleswar and my graduation in College of Forestry. I also completed my MSc degree in College of Forestry or UIT Bhubaneswar, and I am currently preparing for competitive exams. And my hobbies are playing and watching cricket, also blogging.
Okay. What are your achievements?
My achievement is 100-meter, 200-meter champion in athletic meet in university, and also selected in Jordan cricket team in Oyo.
Okay.
So, why you want to become forest officer?
Sir, as a forestry graduate, I studied 4 years graduation in forestry subject. Also, I pursued degree in 2 years forestry. In my forest work experience for 3 months in 4 forest area in for the forest division. Excited me to join the forest service in recent years.
So, if God wanted for any reason, this time you are not able to crack, what are the future plans?
I am trying my best to join the service. If I am not not selected as a competitive exam, not selected in the exam, so I also prepare for other competitive exam for income stability and my family stability, and try to join other forest service like IFS, Indian Forest Service, and give UPSC and OPSC also.
So, next time we go over this, you won't have it.
If the notification is come, I always definitely join and apply for that.
Okay, suppose you are appointed as a forest officer in your area where there is the tribals are doing some cultural activities which might hamper which is endangered to the wildlife there. So, as a forest officer, what is your steps that you will be taken?
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. As a forest officer, I engage the local leaders in tribal community, like DSS, they are in forest area. So I engage that leader in DSS, like president, and try to aware them about the importance of forest conservation, and also trying to balance that their culture and conservation of forest practices.
You know that there is in Odisha, which type of farming is much more predominant, organic or traditional, and why?
In Odisha, traditional farming system are more prominent due to the marginal land holding of farmers. Basically, Odisha forest farmers are belong to 70 to 80% marginal land holding. So they don't have any economic backup to practice that much of advanced farming.
You know what is biofuels?
So,
What is the suggestion? Should we have a eco-certificate area around the wildlife sanctuary, and if it is relevant in India?
yes, well, there is eco-sensitive area in the buffering area of protected area, which is previously a 10-kilometer area in protected area, but that is not viable for economic development. In recent Supreme Court verdict, there is minimum 1 kilometer of eco-sensitive area mandatory for all the protected area, and some kind of relaxation is there according to the situation.
Is it applicable in India, and where is it?
Yes, ma'am, it is applicable in India and also in Odisha also.
And you name one which has that?
Similpal National Park also a eco-sensitive area. Yes, and Victor National Park also a eco-sensitive area.
Suppose you are appointed as a forest officer, so you are given the work of auctioning of the forest goods. How can you maintain a transparency in the auctioning system?
There is different methods in auctioning, like the loss of method and tender method. That is sealed tender method. There is no exposure of bite, which side is better or lesser. In that way, we maintain the transparency. Also, we can use digital method in auction that we maintain transparency in bite. Right.
Okay. What is the reason that there is a heavy large effect seen in India nowadays? You have anything on large effect?
Yes.
So why, if you see previous news also, we are finding that large effect is seen in India.
Yes.
What is the reason for this year's in that?
There is a La Nina effect in Pacific Ocean, which causes 8% more monsoon rain in India and Odisha also. And that is a cyclic process. That is El Nina and reversal of La Nina. La Nina causing warmer Bay of Bengal water that causes more rainfall in India and also Southeast Asian countries.
But this year why we are having that? This year we are not having that. This year we are why?
Actually, ma'am, this is cyclic process. Previously, El Nino effect is there in Pacific Ocean. Then it's a cyclic process. El Nino, and after that is La Nina is coming. So this year is La Nina is present in Pacific Ocean.
Do you think that whether they can justify the statement that the human rights laws legally should be equivalent on the other one, that animal rights laws should be equivalent to legally equivalent to human rights laws? Is it first is are those in support or afraid of that? And is it possible to do that?
In my opinion, firstly, human is important as wildlife. Wildlife also are important for our ecosystem and also for us. As a human rights and compare wildlife rights, they are given equal importance. But in recent times, human rights are superseding wildlife rights. So we need to balance all the rights. We need to respect wildlife rights also. In that matter, we also balance human rights with wildlife rights.
You are being appointed as a forest officer and you got the news that there might be a tiger being escaped from the forest and might have gone to the civil area in India. Okay. So, what is your steps that will be taken?
If I had the news about tiger in the civilian area, first of all, we award local people to stay near their homes and not roaming outside forest as the tiger movement is there. Also, we arrange squads, like there is also present animal protection squads are in divisions and range. So we try to that animal to shift to core areas, like we create sounds like drum sounds, and also we use some kind of smoke so that animal his movement is towards to protected areas.
Your paying and watching together. So nowadays it's trend among the people that they have overweight ulcers and all that else and going to cheeks and morning walks and evening walks. So, but we are in very much predominantly news that a lot of celebrities are facing deaths in cheeks while doing the exercise. So, what is your opinion? Why is this happening? This overall health.
There is recent types of lot of heart attacks, and the recent cardiologists suggest that only physically fit cannot supplement your heart. Uh, there are many factors of heart attacks, like our diet, also our lifestyles that will affect our heart. So in recent times, there is more focus on showing of their fitness, but not actually uh, concentrated on health, cardiologist health. So there is a lot of heart attack in recent times in younger age also.
Okay, so the next is love what to play and watch play. What is your favorite?
My favorite player is Rohit Sharma, ma'am.
And international?
And internationally, Sachin also. Currently, my favorite player is Rohit Sharma, and in my all-time favorite is Sachin.
So tell me that who was the teacher of Sachin Tendulkar? He very much always say also about him in his interviews and was talking. When is the first match Sachin Tendulkar played in international?
In Pakistan, ma'am.
In Pakistan, the first match.
Yes, ma'am. In Pakistan.
Where is the hometown of Sachin Tendulkar?
In Maharashtra, ma'am. Mumbai.
Sir,
What are your options?
My first optional is forestry, and second optional is agriculture.
So your post-graduation is in forest resource management.
Yes,
Okay, you know what is joint forest management?
yes, sir.
So you tell me at least 3 or 4 principles of joint forest management, number one. And from Odisha, you give me a success story, okay, of joint forest management.
The joint forest basically is a participatory approach in which the forest department cooperate with local people for forest management and also share benefits arise about it with the local people. The main principle firstly the participatory approach. Secondly, use traditional knowledge for forest management. Thirdly, it empower local people. Fourthly, it give edge in forest management. It is use traditional knowledge in forest management. There is many success stories like in Odisha, sir, Borbora forest area. There is VSS, who is mitigate and conserve teak forest. That is largest teak plantation in Asia, sir.
Okay. So what is agroforestry and why it is not very popular in Odisha?
Agroforestry is a land use pattern in which we use agriculture crop with forest crop. In Odisha, it is now growing and growing importance in agroforestry. Like one NGO is there that is grow billion trees, which empower local people and give seedlings to practice agroforestry in their farmlands. Or in Baleswar, there is Kajurina-based agroforestry system and also mangrove-based agroforestry system is practiced. And also in mango-based agroforestry system also practiced in forestry. In Odisha, there is growing importance in agroforestry in Odisha.
Mhm. Okay, what are the combinations normally used here in Odisha? What crops and what trees?
In coastal areas, there is Kajurina and mangrove-based agroforestry system, that is Kajurina paddy and mangrove paddy system are usually practiced. In hilly areas, there is tree planted and also turmeric, strawberries are planted in between forest trees. Also, mango is planted in Western Odisha region. There is generally this combination is practiced.
Okay. Um, what is integrated farming? Why our farmers are not very keen on integrated farmers of Odisha?
Integrated farming system is a combination of practices that use agricultural crops, forestry crops, and livestock also in a same piece of land. In Odisha, I would say that is farmers are that much of economic backup to practice such large area practice in like integrated farming system. It requires much more of economic support. So basically, Odisha farmers are belong to marginal farmers, so that integrated farming is not more famous in Odisha.
Then how our farmers will double their income if they are not going to adapt to new technologies? What are the problems in adapting new technologies with respect to Odisha? Take for example, farm mechanization. In other states, Western Uttar Pradesh, Punjab, Haryana, they are farmers. They are quite rich, or at least they are getting rich. But Odisha, we don't find that. What is the reason?
In Odisha, sir, we create a credit program from government, and also government would provide in lease basis mechanic like advanced farm mechanization, so that we can empower our farmers. Also, we can practice agroforestry to doubling their farm income. Their main role is credit program and lease program of farm mechanics.
Okay. So in agriculture, you tell me about the carbon pathways, C3, C4, and CAM pathways. Okay, and also give me an example of each of these.
At the moment, I heard I read about it, but I
Okay, I'm able to recall now. Okay. Have you heard of the pesticide endosulfan?
heard about.
Why it was in controversy and what is the current status now of endosulfan?
As I read about it, endosulfan is causing damage to cultures and cattle. So it is recently banned by government. Also, there is DDT is also banned by government for their culture are affected by that pesticides. So,
What is ecotone?
cotton is a transitional zone between two ecosystems. Sir,
And give some examples from Odisha of ecotone.
Hithergonica is cotton. I remember.
What do you mean by viviparity?
Viviparity is basically a germination process in which the seeds are remain in mother plant and germinate. After that, they set in plant.
3 or 4 important mangrove tree species.
So there is a Hamdar product that is Phoenix palmarosa and Pony Abyssinia species and Lycopora species. Then Heritoria form that is Sundari. These species are important mangrove species.
In Odisha, which one will we find maximum?
Maximum species is Phoenix palmarosa that is Hamdar one and Pony that is Abyssinia species mainly in prominent ones.
Okay. Which is your home district, you said?
Pallisers.
Pallisur. What is the total forest cover as a percentage of total geographical area?
It is 10%, sir.
10%. Very less. Why?
Basically, Pallisers is a coastal district and more prominent in agriculture. So there is basically practice of agroforestry. So that's why it is a less forest area.
Around the coast, what are the trees that are generally planted?
So main important trees are casuarina, that is like a wind plane, and also in Guldia, wildlife, also terminal tomato, and there is the presence of acacia also. Acacia in the private plantation. These modes of important species I can remember.
Okay. So in forestry, can you name any 4 or 5 timber bridges which you have studied? Forest bridges out of that, under timber bridges, any 3 or 4 types of timber bridges that you remember?
Timber bridges. There is a one famous bridge that is wood bridge.
No. Types I'm saying, not particular bridge. Types of timber bridges.
Types of
Okay. Now you have studied forest working plan.
yes.
You know what is forest working plan. Tell me what are the various components, important components of the forest working.
Forest particularly is basically a document that contains the sustainable management of the forest and it is revised in every 10 years. It basically contains about the information of particular forest divisions. Like what type of forest type is found, what type of growing stock is present, and what are the past managements, if it is successful or failure, and it contains suggestions what can we do in next period of time.
Okay. So you have gone through the state of the forest report, recent one.
Yes, sir.
Which states have, improved the maximum forest cover? Number one.
Number one is Chhattisgarh, sir. Highest increases forest cover. Then Uttar Pradesh, then Odisha.
Odisha, it has increased from what percent to what percent?
There is 5.9 kilometers squares of increase in forest cover in Odisha, sir.
As percentage of geographical area, how much it has increased?
The percentage I can remember that exact percentage, but
So we are above the national average or below it?
yes, sir. We are above the national level. That is forest and tree cover is 37.63% in Odisha in recent reports. Where the average is Indian average is 33%. That is mandated in National Forest Policy 1983. We are well above the forest percentage.
Can you name the states which are below that?
Yes, sir. That is in Bihar, Haryana, and Punjab also are below the national levels.
Okay. So, in forest, you said that you are from which district you said? Palesar. Which is the dominant species, tree species there?
The dominant species is in both forest area like Indian forest wildlife sanctuary. That is Zalia Jagapar. That is Somgoda, sir. And in coastal area, there is Casuarina is one important species. In urban area, that is Mango is planted for recreation purpose. Those important species, sir.
So, any one of them, you can tell me what is the silvicultural practices
Silviculture practices
of any one of them.
In Casuarina, it is basically practiced in 10-year rotation period, and it is basically a tight demand species, and it does not have coppicing ability, and it is basically used for center-bred purpose in coastal area, which prevent salt in the farmland and also break the wind in coastal area.
Okay. Today, the representatives of 3 countries are in India for different regions. Can you tell me which 3 countries representatives have come to India? Okay. Recently, many children have died in one of the states in India by taking spurious cough syrup. Can you tell me which state it has happened?
I don't remember that state, but I had heard that case.
That is in Madhya Pradesh. So recently there was a stampede related to one of the South Indian film stars. And around more than 40 people died. In which state it happened?
It is in Telangana, sir.
Telangana or Tamil Nadu?
This, so this is Tamil Nadu. It is led TBK political party. This campaign is.
Suppose you are given the responsibility to manage a large crowd like that. Okay. What steps will you take to ensure that such problem does not happen?
First of all, I ensure the carrying capacity. Once the carrying capacity is in that area, like if it is 20,000, then we manage like that. The main reason of the stampede is that people exceed the carrying capacity. Then we also ensure the barricade and proper monitoring of police in rally. Also, we ensure that there is no other activities going on, like music system or any other procession like system is going on in local people. So, in that manner, we manage.
Okay, fine. So that will be the end of the interview. Now, the assessment. Madam.
From the answers to the composer, question, enumeration of answers you have done in some cases, some you have mistakes, so we are correcting. The question is related to how we should do that, because they are going to ask you to do that. So if it is the obligation in that way, as well as current affairs, so we know she returned to the she. 15. मैंने चौथा तारीख और 15 पॉइंट है पूरा ऑब्जेक्शन कर दिया इसलिए फाइल करते 15 तारीख को महत्व कहाँ इंटरनेशनल नेशनल स्टेट केस स्टेट और जब पॉइंट लोग नीचे मेरा रिटर्न प्रैक्टिस करो ताकि वो हमारे इन्फॉर्मेशन में रहता कि मैं कोई ध्यान से डेटा आई कोशिश ऐसे है हम का सुनी जाता हम क्या सुनी से इस वाला रास्ता है क्या है Most species perfectly answer the generation. So I have given a 145 out of 200, but you can score up to 160.
ठीक है ऑप्शनल से और करंट अफेयर से मोर और लेस सब आंसर स्टोरी कर ले ऑप्शनल करते भी अभी के टेक्निकल पार्ट उड़ा के देखे थे मे भी पचर कर लाइक द टेक्निकल पचरा देनी एप्लीकेटिव पार्ट डिस्कस और करंट अफेयर्स रा देखिबे इवन सेई दिन रवि सकाळे देखि जेति न्यूज़ कोन आज हिच तो सेटा टिके देखिबे काना करंट अफेयर्स रा क्वेश्चन उडा not necessarily forestry or environment locally पहुंचाए it would be पहुंचाए international affairs से भी के देखिए है ना अपन जो टाइम रे अपन कर परीक्षा हो से टाइम रे पूरी बहुत बड़े lot of international events are there तो से दिन और भी देखिए I will also be giving you around 140 or 200 ଭଲ ଅଛି ଏପଟ ଟିକେ ଆହୁରି ପ୍ରାକ୍ଟିସ ଟିକେ କରି ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ get very good functionality. Thank you.
And your communication in mode of communication.
Mode of communication interview रो रूल है जो भाषा रे पचरा हुए से भाषा रे आंसर दिया. If they ask you in English, you answer in English. If they ask you in Odia, answer in Odia. If they ask you in English, but you can give the answer better in Odia, take their permission. Sir, for this question, may I please be permitted to speak in Odia first? So the language that the border issue of permission नहीं की कोई नहीं okay अब तब अपन थोड़े से पचर से मैंने भी मेनली तब तो ओडिया रही मैं भी पचर करूँ तो से मैंने जो थोड़ा पचर हम तो ये okay okay thank you